Hello, how's everyone doing? Today we are also gonna be drawing OCs my subscribers have submitted. So yeah, also remember, feel free to submit your characters through Discord, the Discord server, and I'll be drawing some of them. Hello, how you doing? Alright, let me just start with the line art. I'm good. Well, actually, yesterday I went to the beach and I got really burned. Like, I'm a very, very pale person, and no matter how much sunscreen I use, I'm going to get burned. So, yeah, I'm very red right now. It's kind of funny. But apart from that, I'm doing okay. Okay, let me start with the... Oh wait, where did I put my references? Okay. Uh, I'm drawing... Yeah, I think this is the first bald man I've drawn. Apart from, like, my dad. I've... I picked this character because every other suggestion I've drawn was a cute monster girl. So I thought I was a little bit too much on my comfort zone. Hi. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. And as I said, feel free to submit your characters through the Discord server. Other people have asked me to submit it other ways, but it's going to be a little bit too confusing, like trying to get characters from different places. Also, can I be honest? If anyone ever asks me directly, like, to draw their character and keep spamming, like, that's the best way for me not to ever draw your character. Like, I've gotten many spammy messages from people wanting me to draw their characters, and no matter how cool your character is, if you start spamming, I am not gonna pick it. So yeah, what's everyone up to? I'm drawing right now. Cool. Studying for exams. Oh, good luck. Hello, I'm planning to do some digital art later. Cool. Wait, how do people study with stream in the background? Like, I've gotten many people saying that they study while watching streams, and that really confuses me, because if I have any noise, I get distracted. Anyway, the character that we're drawing is Vampire Casino Guy. I hate ads. I hate ads too. I keep getting like the most annoying ads of stuff that I know I'm never ever going to buy. So it just confuses me. Like they're wasting their money by just spamming the same ads over and over again. No, I'm not going to play your gacha games. I don't like gacha games. You're just wasting money. I don't like gacha games. I got ads for the Book of Mormon a few days ago, I'm not kidding. Like the actual Book of Mormon or the musical. Because the musical slaps, but... the book, damn. If it was the musical, then I could understand that, but the actual book, damn. I've watched actually the Book of Mormon musical when it came to Spain. Like, it was in Spanish. It was a pretty good translation, if I can say so. And it was so good. I was a Book of Mormon fan for a while. And yeah, if you haven't listened to the musical, I recommend it. It's very fun. If you are over 18. Hello, how you doing, Futernick? Talking about musicals, I've been listening to a lot of musicals recently. Every once in a while, I just feel the urge to listen to musicals and imagining OC animatics in my head while doing so. I've been wanting to do more OC stuff, but I don't know what to do or like what people could be interested in watching. Have you listened to Hades Town? I have. I loved it, and I really want to watch the prosode. The hand's a bit too big. Okay. Oh, wait for me is good for OC thoughts. Oh, it is. Oh, I've listened to Ride the Cyclone recently. I have not listened to it. I should give it a listen because I've heard it's good. Hello. You know when a song just reminds you of your character so much and you want to do an animatic, but you know that's a lot of work and you can't afford to do it right now. There's a couple of songs that just scratch the brain differently, and you can't help but imagine your little guys that live in your head. Hi. Hello, how's everyone? We're talking about OCs, we're talking about musicals, and we're talking about imagining animatics in our heads. Do you have playlists on your OC's pages on Artfight? I have not. I am... because I don't have that many songs I can think of right now. Like maybe I have like 1 or 2 songs per character. And that's it. Maybe I should ask people to send me songs that remind them of their characters so I can just listen to new songs, because I don't listen to that many songs recently. I wanted to make an OC animatics for a while, but I never actually got to it. Yeah, me too. I did some while I was a teenager, but now it's a lot of time and effort, and I don't have time, and unfortunately OC animatics don't pay the bills. I've been wanting to do more OC stuff, but yeah, I unfortunately don't have that much time. Maybe I can do OC stuff for Patreon, but I don't know how many people would be interested in joining. You could still add a few if you want, maybe people will get inspired that way. Maybe I should. I'll I'll probably make some playlists and share them through the Discord server. Oh, if you want both silly and emotional songs, watch Centaur World. I have not watched it. Didn't it get cancelled? Or was it another show that got cancelled? There's a couple songs from Epic the Musical that really fit my characters and could make so much angst, and I love that. But yeah. No, it had a complete story. It never got cancelled. Oh, cool. Then I guess I'll check it out. I like musicals. Why is drawing shoes so difficult? The song Jose is helping love myself. A lot of the songs emotionally change me. Oh, then I guess I'll check it out. I think it's good because I need something to watch while I'm drawing. So thank you for the recommendation. I'm trying to write a book about meiosis, but I'll probably lose motivation very soon. Hey, at least you're trying. I am too scared to start writing a comic because I know I could lose motivation fast. It's anime opening songs for me that I wanted to make an OC animatic. Oh, which ones? Anyone in particular? Hello, how's it going? Wait, let me redo this. You could always come back to it at a later point if you lose motivation. Yeah, it's just... I'm scared of like drawing and improving my art a lot, and then I look back to the first chapters and they are just not good enough. I am very perfectionist, but in an unproductive way that just makes me scared of starting things. And yeah, I'm like, man, I want to do more OC stuff, but at the same time, drawing is now kind of like my job. Like, I'm a freelancer, I need to pay the bills, and I don't know how to like make time for that. Like, man, I love to make an OC animatic, but that's so much work. I miss when I was a teenager and I was just fueled by my love for my characters. Now, if I'm not productive all the time, I feel bad. That happens a lot of time, and seeing the improvement could even be motivating. People will also see how much you have improved. You could also still redraw earlier panels at a later point if it's digital. Yeah, I know, and you know, recently I've been reading a webcomic named Cast Off by this YouTuber, uh, Starfish Face. I think many of you are familiar with her, and the improvement from her art from then and now, it's crazy. And I find that so inspiring, and I want to improve that much. And I know that the best way of improving is doing the things, but at the same time I'm like, I'll just do it at a later point. I'm low-key scared to never release something with my OCs because we plan to make it into an animated series, and yeah, it's pretty big. Oh, yeah, I I love making an animated show with my characters, but I know that's not going to be possible, and I should just try with a comic. But damn. If anyone has any ideas of like YouTube videos I can make related to my OCs, because I did make a video about the lore of my characters, and it didn't got many views, unfortunately. So if anyone has any suggestions of like other video ideas I can do with my characters, I'd love to hear those. Man, it sucks being obsessed with your characters, because the only way there's going to be ever content about them is if you make it. Like, no, I want to see an animatic with my characters, but I don't want to make the animatic with my characters. Voice claims? Oh, I've been thinking. Oh, I've been thinking about doing voice claims, but I just cannot think of voice claims for some characters. Maybe putting Yarosis in the random AU versions and analyzing how they behave in that universe. That can be fun. I was thinking of doing an art style challenge with my characters, like drawing them all in different universes, but I'm stupid and my main cast consists of 6 characters, so having to draw them in different universes could be quite difficult. Actually, now I just thought it for half a second and kind of really want to draw my main characters in the My Little Pony style. I think that could be very funny. My Little Pony mentioned. I'm 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 gonna be honest. Well, actually, I've already been honest. I have a full video about My Little Pony. Oh, I have never watched My Little Pony because when I was a kid, I tried watching it one time and my dad asked me, "Are you seriously watching My Little Pony?" And I got very same, so I didn't watch My Little Pony. I do remember watching some old generations My Little Pony because my grandparents had like one old DVD with an episode from like a Christmas special from the old My Little Pony style. But I haven't watched My Little Pony. I just really like the art style and the characters. Like, I know a lot of stuff about My Little Pony just because of exposure from my mutuals and friends that like My Little Pony. Now I really wanna draw My Little Pony. My Little Pony is very fun to watch, and I also believe you can watch the whole thing on YouTube for free. Well, now I know what else to put in the background while I'm drawing. Also, we finished the line art. Okay, let's start coloring. I also think that I should draw my characters as Dungeon Messy, because it's one of the main inspirations for my story. Also, are you able to make little comics like before, but also put it into real swords? I mean, I did a little comic the other day, and I posted on Instagram, and it performed pretty well. Like, I was surprised at the amount of likes compared to my average post. So maybe there's a way to make more content with my characters. The thing that scares me the most about writing and drawing a comic is the backgrounds. I really need to practice my backgrounds. Okay, what were the colors? He's usually wearing a three-piece suit, black suit jacket. Okay. We have a black jacket. Oh, and black tie. Whatever. Oh, I always love your little comics so much. Oh, I just have been really struggling making little comics earlier because I I I'm bad at making comics. I feel like they're too messy and I want to make like cool illustration and arts, and I haven't found how to have fun drawing comics again. Hi, how's it going? Oh, bless her. Okay, the shirt is gray. Oh, bu- bu- olive pinstripe. Okay. Oh my god, I need to log in with character references as soon as possible. I logged in during art fight, I mean the month before art fight, and well, at least I'm pretty satisfied now with my character designs. Like, I think I've improved quite a bit from last year. In part thanks to the concept art course I'm doing. You could also make process videos of explaining your thought process of making little comics, so you'll have more content if you put them into reels anyways. Maybe. Whose character is this? I don't remember the name. It's one of the most recent submissions. It's a vampire one, but I don't remember the name of the person that submitted it. I didn't join Art Fight this year because I was preparing for finals and I had nothing ready. Yeah, that happened to me many years in a row. I kept forgetting about Art Fight and I didn't have anything, so I didn't join until last year. So I get it. This is my OC, oh my god. Oh, I mean, I guess if you... Could tell it was your OC. I'm doing not as bad as I thought. Do you have a shop or something, by the way? I do have an on-demand store. It's linked probably in the description. An ACG goods store, because now I have to do my orders be on demand because of the new laws in Europe regarding packaging that is really affecting small businesses, and also because most of my audience is from the United States, so the only way I can ship to them is with the on-demand store. But yeah, it's the same. It's linked to the same platform that I use as a manufacturer. So the merch is the same. You can buy from me at events, because I do events mainly in Italy. I've done a couple international ones. But yeah, if you're not from Italy right now, the only way to get my merch could be through that store. Salvador, this design looks really close to yours. Oh, cool, I guess I'm doing okay. It said it had a little... Oh... Oh... Save and stop. What is it good? Yeah, I'm glad my description was vivid enough. Yeah, I had some problems with some descriptions because some people wrote like very extend lore backstories, but they didn't specify anything about plots or like traits. Like I tried getting characters that, you know, had a bit of more of description. Sorry, burst the alphabet. Is this Lex Luthor but vampire? Oh man, now I can't unsee. I don't know how many characters I'm going to draw for the video. So far I have 4. I don't know if leave it at 4 doing one more character, because I'd like posting this video soonest, as in I'd like working on it to start other YouTube projects that I have. sorry if I'm not explaining myself too correctly like today. I'm kind of sleepy. I could a nap and it's hot. My brain is just melting. But I'm glad people seem to like my characters. Like, I've... It makes me happy that the comic I posted the other day got a positive reception. I know I shouldn't only be thinking about, profit and make money and stuff. But when you start doing this as your job, you are constantly thinking about, okay, how can I make money from this? Because right now my main income are commissions and Artist Alley, and both are very unreliable. You could always do a part 2 if it goes well. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Making a part 2, pick other characters I haven't had the chance of drawing, but it really depends if it does well. Also, this looks amazing. Thank you. Hello, Finn. I'm at work right now. I just came here to say hi. Hi, thanks for hopping in. I'm also like thinking that I want to make more original art for conventions because, as I said before, I'm working at an artist alley and most of the things I have is fan art because that's what sells. But I had some bestsellers that are original work. Not OCs, it's always stuff like animals, cute animals, and those things. But I kind of want to have more original stuff. Okay. Do you have any advice on rendering clothes? Oh man, I'm terrible explaining. It depends on the type of clothes. Like, you gotta understand how the reflection works. Because some clothes are very shiny and others not so much. So, yeah, depends a lot on the materials. And yeah, I usually just have a lot of references at hand so I can see more or less how reflective the clothes are, how the texture feels like. Okay, it's pinstripe. Okay, olive pinstripe double breast. I should have. No. No, I think I'm gonna have to draw them by hand. Oh no. Oh. People who come and enjoy and know your content will probably also enjoy seeing merch of your OCs. Also, if it will also be on your online store, I'm sure some people will buy it. Thank you, I've been really struggling with drawing different textures and materials, even with reference, sadly. Yeah, it's tricky. And unfortunately, I'm not the best teacher. Like, there's some people that are better than at teaching than others, and I'm very bad. So yeah, I could recommend you to just watch some tutorials. The other day I was drawing another character from another person that submitted it, and oh my god, I wanted to do some iridescent texture for the clothes, and it took me a while, and I still didn't make it work, but there was an attempt. Oh crap, wrong layer. Oh no. Oh man. I have to redo them. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, I caught the stream. Hello. Also, should the design descriptions be as accurate as possible, or can it be vague in some parts? I mean, if it... I think finding a balance is good. Like, you don't need to describe every single small detail. If you want to leave some things up to interpretation, that's fine. But some people, like, haven't described, like, the style of clothes or anything. Like, I got some submissions that were like, my character is a blonde girl, and yeah, that's a little bit too up to interpretation. And other characters have been described a little bit too much, in the sense of like they told me the entire backstory, and I got a bit overwhelmed with the descriptions. So I guess the best thing to up your chances of getting selected is find a balance, please. I need to change a bit this so it's more olive-like, because with this shade of green it's kind of reminded me of the Onceler. Okay, let me... Hello, how's everyone? I'm not sure I like this. Let me find a different texture. Okay. Um. Um. Where can I buy that suit in real life? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna say it in the nicest way possible. I feel this character could be a Tumblr sexy man. Bald. I kid you not, one of the reasons I picked this character was because he's bald, and all the other characters I've drawn happen to be very cutesy monster girlies. So I wanted to go with the bald man for once. Actually, yeah, I need more bald characters in media. Good day. Hello. I think I've probably asked that before, but what program do you use? I use Clip Studio Paint. I like Burley's theme in the background, it fits the vibe. What is that supposed to mean? Hopefully the shorter descriptions are less overwhelming. I mean, it's gotta be a balance, okay? Just if you check the characters I've picked, like, you're probably gonna see like a good balance of description and backstory. Also, oh my god, as for Yorosis, very excited to see what you've been cooking. Been here since Freckles was. Oh my god, that was when I was in high school. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm now. Oh, it's been. Wait. 2018? Oh my god, almost 10 years. Oh, don't worry too much about the whole backstory thing. It's just that, you know, I'm gonna be reading out loud during the video the descriptions and backstories, and I'm just afraid if I pick a very long one, I won't have time to talk about the decisions I made while drawing them. Yeah, I love them so much. Oh my god, that makes me happy, but at the same time, I'm like, oh man, that was so long ago. Yeah, I want to do more OC stuff. I feel... Oh, hey, I'm in the water. My cat is on top of me right now. What was I saying? I want to do more OC stuff. It's just difficult. Maybe if I manage to grow my Patreon. I've recently reopened my Patreon. I'm just very bad at advertising it. I don't know if I put OC content, people could join. I was barely starting middle school at that time. Oh my god, that... Oh man. You're making me feel old. I didn't want to add personality besides like him smiling often because I feel like that'd be too much. Oh, it's fine. I think I'm getting a vibe from this character, hopefully. Okay, now I'm thinking the other comic I made, like, maybe people do like my comics. I'm just very insecure about them. I have a couple comics that are kind of work in progress because I start working on them and then I think they're not going to be funny and I stop working on them, so maybe I should work on my comics more. Okay, hold on, I need the description again. Are piercing crimson with pupils diamond shape. Okay. It's very nice having this in the background while drawing, heck yeah. I'm glad you think so. Also, it was me who made the fan art based off Pokemon comic. Oh my god, it was you. On one hand, I want to do more stuff with my characters and grow the fandom, to call it like that again. On another hand, I remember having a fandom, and that was very scary. Some people were not normal about my OCs. But at the same time, I really love Um, I love talking about my characters. The other day, I was in a group meeting with my artist friends, and we were just talking about our characters, and that was cool. We did a master pass with all our characters. Hold on. If you know my characters, guess who was the most smashable one according to my friends. Let me show you who's the hottest character according to my friends, okay? Okay, are you ready? This is the hottest character according to my friends. And yeah, I think they're correct. Tumblr sexy man vibes. I knew it was gonna be him. He has that pathetic wet beast aura that some people like that much. I really want to talk more about that character. He has some of my favorite backstories, but for that, I gotta work on the comic. I should make some popularity poll or like who's the hottest character, also according to my viewers, since my friends are all freaks. He seems so cool from what you've said. Thank you. He's not. He's not cool at all. At all. He's sad and pathetic. And I said that with all the love a person can have for their own characters. I think it's time to add the random lines people like so much. Cool to me. Oh well, it's coolness is subjective. Maybe I could draw some comics while I'm working on streams if people would like that. I'd like to see that. Oh. Then, yeah, I guess I could try doing that. I'm just... Yeah, every time I'm working on a comics, I just get very paranoid about it not being good enough. So... yeah, maybe working on stream can just be a little excuse for me to work on more OC stuff. I need more bald people references. Bald. Bald. Oh yeah, I should make the head a little bit shiny. Okay, now we're talking. Do bald people polish their head every morning to compensate not having hair? Maybe. Okay, let me play a little bit with the contrast. I should... Okay. I think he's ready like this. Maybe I'm just going to liquefy a little bit, like his head looks a bit off. Looking hella cool, thank you. I am going to check if... You know what? Maybe I can work on some OC stuff for myself now. Just throw in some of my characters if anyone has any suggestions. Because I could start drawing a new character, but I don't have the sketch done, and I'm kind of conscious about starting without a sketch. So, what do you think if I start drawing some of my characters? Could be awesome. I love your OCs and I'd love to see more of them. I was thinking, what if I started doodling those My Little Pony concepts? Or any other AU. Do you have any AU you could like seeing? So I'm just drawing AU stuff without any pressure. Hold on, let me drink some water and then I'll read your suggestions. My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Oh, Alice in Wonderland is also cool like you. But let's draw some My Little Pony. I need some references. I have not really drawn in the style of My Little Pony before. Okay, so if you have any suggestions for what species each character should be, like, I know my main character, like, the whole thing is that she's a very normal person, like, she's just a very normal NPC, so I feel she could be an Earth Pony. I don't know why the shapes of My Little Pony characters are just so fun to draw in comparison to drawing horses. Drawing horses is a lot of pain. I'm trying to copy the style as closely as possible, but this is just a sketch. She looks very off. Wait, I need to think what the cutie marks could be for each character. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Okay, you know a reason why I wanted to draw My Little Pony? Because one of my characters, like, he's literally kind of like a unicorn. So he could be the easiest one to draw. I'm going to ignore the cutie marks for now. Actually, I think I'm going to stop here because I'm having quite some headache. So sorry I am stopping the stream a little bit more abrupt, but I think I gotta go now and take some medicine. Okay, see ya.